Hello everybody, it's Gone Turbo here. In today's video I'm going to show you guys how you can create a fantasy look to your Skyrim game. And by that I mean a more atmospheric fantasy genre type of look to your game. So the mod that you're going to use for this is Vivid Weathers. It's a pretty big weather mod. It changes weathers, however, it gives you options to make some visual changes. Some other mods that I would suggest is a grass mod, such as Dense Grass, or some other popular ones out there are Verdant, for example. Lush Overhaul edits the meshes of trees and plants and makes them more lush. And I would also suggest Far Better Sun and display enhancements. We'll talk about that in just a moment. So when you download these mods and you go to your items and books, there'll be a book for Vivid Weathers. When you open that book, you can set saturation and bloom. What you're going to do is click on high, or pick the high level of saturation and pick the high level of bloom. Now right now I have everything in the background on the lowest of both of those settings. When I close this book, you will see the change that will take place. Here we go. Pretty dramatic, pretty drastic. So we went from bleak, like almost black and white looking game, to a very highly saturated, very high bloom game. Now obviously the saturation is going to increase the color of everything in the world, and bloom is going to give this kind of soft glow around pretty much everything. And in my opinion, that soft glow is one thing that this game can do and this mod can do to create a more fantastical kind of look to your game. So this is Whiterun, and you can see my character has kind of a soft, kind of this dreamy look, and even in the background to everything. And this is one way, as you explore around this wonderful world of Skyrim, to just create a more fantasy-like atmosphere. Now there are lots of mods that add trees to the world. I do have Project Hippie, but there are other mods that add trees to various places and even various towns and cities. Everything's really colorful and really bloomed out. So let's head on over to a different area of the world here. Let's just go to the Guardian Stones. Now there are mods that will add different objects to the world and claim to be, fantasy Skyrim. And that's all well and good. You can definitely try those different mods out. Some add mushrooms and glowing things, and even some player homes will add some really cool items that can give you more of a imagination fantasy kind of look. However, what you really want to go for, in my opinion, is a very colorful, very bloomy look. So just to kind of head into a forested area. Now this saturation on high is very, very colorful. But you can see really kind of the effect that it does. Now a couple other things to note is that display enhancements is a mod that can adjust, where are we here? The look of things on your screen. Where are we? Sorry. Okay, there it is, display enhancements. So when you activate that, there are some options to increase brightness, saturation, and contrast, red, green, and blue tint. There is some different presets. I increase my saturation 2 and contrast 2, and I feel that helps bring a good balance between interiors and exteriors. Now another preset you can try, or a preset you can try, is preset 28. And what you'll see is the background completely blur as I activate this preset right there. Now that adds kind of a constant depth of field to the world and can bring things into a more fantasy kind of look. It works really well when you're around a lot of objects, but if you're just looking off into the background, it can be a little hard on the eyes because, like right here, everything is blurry. So, just something to consider. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope this might be helpful in some way in how you can create a fantasy look to your Skyrim game. Thanks for watching.